Okay, so you're probably sitting there like me sometimes thinking, what's the big deal with this whole meditation thing?
Right. There's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of hype around
I
it.
mean, we hear all these promises, less stress, like you're gonna be so focused, you'll be like, emotionally like bulletproof,
Yeah.
and then you sit there in silence and think, okay, when's like my life gonna take off?
Yeah, it can definitely be hard to connect the practice with those big promises right away.
And I've definitely been there myself. I've tried many times, like sit down, close my eyes, breathe for 5 minutes, and like, where's my $1 million?
Yeah.
Didn't feel anything. But here's the thing, and I find this just so amazing. Even if you feel like you're just sitting there yawning and literally doing nothing, your brain is actually changing.
That's right.
And that's not like my made up stuff. Science has proven this.
Exactly. We can actually see it using brain scans.
Yeah. So, want to know what's going on in your head? Hold on. It's going to get hot.
It's pretty fascinating stuff.
So, basically, your brain, it's like plasticine. It's molded by what you do every day.
Absolutely.
And meditation, it's like a special workout machine for your brain.
And scientists have found that it specifically hits three main areas.
Okay, so let's get into those zones. Hit me with number one.
Well, first up, we have the amygdala, which is basically your brain's alarm bell.
Okay, the alarm bell.
Yes. You know when something stressful happens and that little voice inside screams, everything's lost? That's your amygdala talking.
Like when your boss calls unexpectedly.
Exactly. Or when you realize you have, no money left for the month.
Too real.
Right.
Yeah.
So that feeling of panic, that's your amygdala kicking in.
And meditation can actually quiet this little alarm down.
That's the idea. Regular meditation can make your amygdala less reactive, meaning less panic, and more calm.
Oh, that'd be so nice.
It really can be. I mean, I used to snap at everyone, and now I can just, exhale and not yell.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's really made a difference.
Okay, so less panic, more zen. What's zone number two?
All right, so the second area is the prefrontal cortex, which you can think of as the mind's boss,
The boss.
the one in charge making decisions. Thinking versus freaking out.
Okay, that makes sense.
And meditation helps strengthen this boss.
So instead of impulsively reacting to things, I'm able to respond more thoughtfully.
Exactly. Imagine a fight, and you don't yell, but calmly reply. That's it.
Whoa, that's a superpower right there.
It really can feel that way.
Okay, boss brain activated. What's the third zone?
Okay, so this one is called the default mode network. And you know that voice in your head that constantly whines and complains?
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Well, that's your default mode network. It loves to dwell on the past and worry about the future.
Ugh, like, what did I say and what will they think? It's exhausting.
I know, right? But meditation can help mute this inner complainer.
So I can finally be present in the moment instead of constantly overthinking everything.
Exactly. I tried it for a week, and really I think less about nonsense.
That's incredible.
Eh.
Okay, so we've covered the brain, but stress, it doesn't just live in our heads, right?
Yeah. Definitely not. It affects our whole body.
And there's that one hormone, cortisol.
Yeah, cortisol, the stress hormone.
Well, and that makes you feel like you're constantly on edge, right?
Exactly. It can also cause brain fog, memory problems, all sorts of fun stuff.
Not fun at all. But you're going to tell me meditation helps with this too, right?
Of course. Scientists have found that meditation can lower cortisol levels, making you more resilient under pressure.
I really noticed that last week I had a crazy deadline.
Yeah.
And instead of panicking like I usually do, I took 5 minutes to just breathe.
And
Yeah, I just did it,
Yeah,
like no
that's-
drama, just focused and got it done.
that's awesome.
And there's also something about heart rate variability.
Right. Heart rate variability, or HRV, is basically how quickly your heart can calm down after stress.
So the higher the variability, the better.
Exactly. It means your body can bounce back faster.
So after a week of doing some breathing exercises, I noticed my heart didn't pound so often after a fight yet. Meditation really works.
It's quite remarkable how these practices can impact our physiology.
And wait, there's more. It even affects dopamine, that feel-good chemical that helps you focus.
That's right. Some studies suggest meditation can boost dopamine activity.
I used to read a page and forget what I just read.
Oh, I know that feeling.
But lately, with even a little meditation, boom, I'm on it. Like my focus is just sharper.
It's amazing how these seemingly small practices can have such profound effects.
Okay, so now I'm thinking, how do I actually start meditating? Because there are like a million different types.
Right. It can definitely feel overwhelming.
So break it down for me. What are the main ones?
Well, one type is called focused meditation. It's like a sniper scope for the brain.
Okay, I like
You
that.
pick one thing to focus on, like your breath, a sound, or even a word.
And when your mind wanders, you just gently bring it back.
Exactly. I tried counting breaths, got lost on the third, but the focus is really stronger.
Sounds like a good challenge.
It is. And then there's mindfulness meditation, which is more about observing your thoughts without judgment.
Like watching clouds drift by.
Exactly. You notice your thoughts and feelings, but you don't get caught up in them.
That sounds perfect for overthinkers like me.
It can be very helpful, and I get less angry about old grudges this way.
That's a major win. Okay, what else?
There's also transcendental meditation, which often uses a mantra and is supposed to bring deep calm.
They say it's taught specially, but I just whispered calm and it was already easier.
It's all about finding what works for you.
Mindfulness is closer to me. The brain doesn't run away.
Right.
What will you choose?
Well, that's the exciting part. Each person has to discover what resonates best with them.
Okay, so how do we actually start meditating? Any tips for beginners?
Start small, really small,
Like how small?
like 2 minutes a day. Just focus on your breath.
Seriously, just 2 minutes.
That's all it takes to begin.
So that's what I did. I set a timer for 2 minutes, sat down with my coffee, and just focused on breathing.
And how did it go?
Well, let's just say thoughts definitely creep in. Plans, fights to-do list, you name it.
That's completely normal. Don't worry about stopping your thoughts. Just gently redirect them back to your breath.
And that's the workout, right?
Exactly. It strengthens those neural pathways.
It was hard at first, but after a week, I noticed a difference. My head felt clearer. My nerves felt stronger. It was wild.
It's like building muscle in your brain.
So here's your challenge. Try it tomorrow. Just 2 minutes. Breathe. Don't sweat it. Focus. And then do me a favor and leave a comment. Let me know how it went.
It would be great to hear your experiences.
Want more of these explosive features? Subscribe to The Deep Dive. We're just getting started. And just imagine 2 minutes of breathing, a tiny investment for potentially huge changes in your brain. How
Yeah.
cool is that? Think about it.